FM and Rejoice Fan Club. Na mo hwe ni nyina mo koya mo follow na mo share mfa mamunia. Na group no se na maka no. Number na da ho no 0240778682 no mo kofa na mo nye de mo follow. Na esi agenda na fe na adwuma na edu ne edin pa. Adwuma bibi e edin no e na edu no ti ohia obi amwa. Aha. Wo ba bi ye campaign ase yante wonka wante wo kasa. Obi enhu. Nti Ghana First platforms no nko na etimi ama wakonya. The whole radio station, TV station. Because baby I'm a boss will be a Mr. Rikus. So I dedicating a time and then I hold any resource they are boy. Now you timid jumadi wedding, Abraham Bribia. What I say, aha. Enti yeno, ya more konya say, Nye baby yano, ye mao da konyano, also foul, we need this meeting, Ebra. Fa o comment no, Ebra. Nani ya o wono, beka, chire T4. Na T4 sunsun bi, na mo mfa nko. Na enkonko to mutirim because eno enmum na beboa ye nyina na aboama agenda na ye movie no akoso ensema amanfo bi mu e de buy no ye nhwe short audios no ye nhwe bi mbra na ye be dra ye beto aso.
We are about to call showdown ye ni bla bin yuti o ma wi mu ye ni se de esi able no bet me de ekoso nya me pe omo to no mo bi mu no after the voting no a many nya me say mo police station agent no mon try some many nya rejected ballot vote ni nya do obi a wa bie na abamu bia no mun twe ni din to onom ye nyi ntu ba umia nkrofo bi o ma to aba na o ma bie mu bia no eye rejected ti me sere mo a ye nkrofo na mo hwe yi no wa wona obi a na ba bia no frene ka chance obi a to aba na obie mu a say nipa no rejected or the phone call now who's on the phone cry guta no one ma rejected yes remo because yintimi ma chrono same way ene ba umia emfa saa ne chrono internet fraudster no emfa me fraud there no can no vote can all the way PhD
odia elect a resource and a ebay resource a hood way ya ebay nyina no what do you think resource no na say I am one Ken Molusu.
Who is a material Mr. Many Agyapong. My expectation can't bet me any resource to be to say. Because out here, and the number one of my sister station. Because I said about a 2 years, not about me to me 95% here. Don't forget it. I was what to me 95%. Well, to me 95% of the total broadcast here. Don't forget it. Because I'm paying for you know, I say one no more pay. Eti ya Crawford one more from. Eti me hwe resource wa papa ne mani age. Ne ma we say Ken is very strong. Now when Ashe me cry, I we say on the 4th November, police station for the battle about aba. Ground bed. Kennedy very I am much impressed. Na me nim say betime na vote sir. Because the way Crawford is here to sika gum. Na chema bi di 200,000 Ghana cedis. Ne ya di bi shut them. Na just say ye hwehwura bi no mo na mi Crawford pe Kennedy masa mani age papa resource e ba no Kennedy aboard home modern they were my intimidating Kennedy pa still
obi one
intimidating na wa hwehwura na to dem Crawford ni
ye tia pa no de hu
Alan de ne de say Alan wants on shadan card no ye wie pa o madwane kan ni enko because you say at the end of the aqua can because we hear we kra na penifori yina so mpe bawumia na so still can afford so ready anymore just who say both what esutu na come on papa na bon homodin wait say on the 4th na onu na busu afọ na omi full soldiers no ebetu bi no can be dim kunim o say can on na busu afọ no aye full soldiers grassroots for no wo mo de beto aba no on the 4th November obedi kunim because we hear we kra na appointees woman ya mo ministry appointment woman ya twesika to wode amo mokotomra mbaji we so ni nyina ati ni watimi abọ awura mu saa nyame do Kennedy wo na Japan
Canada Japan I know say me a prophet be pray a year interview back in 2020 2018 2019 up to now omoda su can say nyankopon otu su Canada Japan say
no Kennedy no vote
people for Yeslamo ye pobi obabu aga no enye obi obewi aga na ode Delegates be wi aga na nipa bi o pay internet bi aye kronfo Some go to say akra use laptop and a computer mo so a scammer or a fraudster. And antimate job for the people cash your money in Chauka. Canada, Agyapong, and the civil voice for the voiceless, job for the jobless. But Umian Kwan and the crown will say it is possible. Do you know the meaning of it is possible? It is possible to steal Ghanaians because once you empire the education of them, your mathematics of them, into possible such when you banner MP before because where we are, Eddie and Kwasi, you must have me and watch yes, yes, Honorable Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, baby, I would not number 10 on a Kawa, more news so the war. Now, the Ghana had the Ubian of Moa Babidin, so not the Delegates and a baby.
Yes, me challenge President Kufuor anytime.
There are a lot of corrupt people. There are a lot of thieves in my own ministry. You sack them, you employ new ones, and when they come, the new ones are even worse than those that you sack. Members of the press, you see the harm we are doing to our country. All of us and our government is spending millions and billions of money to fix our roads. You know, we get transporters from other countries, neighboring countries, the landlocked countries, you know, coming to pick cargo from the port, and they don't respect our asset load for more than 24 hours. And the pressure on the road, they have destroyed the shoulders of our roads. And when they come onto the road itself, you know, because of the unauthorized asset load that they carry, you know, the roads that we spend our hard-earned money to build, they destroy them. And my information is that they cannot do same in their own countries. The French-speaking countries, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and so on. When they get to the borders, Paga, they offload part of their cargo before they enter those countries. But in our country, we have asset load centers. They load from the port. There's supposed to be an asset load center there. We have barriers on our road. The customs people are manning some of the barriers. The police are manning the barriers, but they get free access through our corridor. What are we doing to our country? Because of bribery and corruption. And we are the same people who called on the president, who called on government to fix the country. But all these vehicles with unauthorized weight as a load, they overload their asset. Every day they manage to pass through our corridor, our central corridor, to join the other neighboring countries. I am calling on Ministry of Transport, my colleague Minister of Transport. I am going to work hand in hand with him. I am calling on the police and everybody, those who work at the port. Please, this is our country and we should be serious. All the monies that people are so engulfed in it, you know, to make whatever money, I don't know what people want. We will die and leave everything behind. All of us, those who came before us, much earlier, are all gone.
Those who came before us much earlier, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Hilliel Imam, Dr. Brifa, Dr. Buzia, the great people that came to this country, they are all dead and gone. You just hear their name, Kotoka and those people. We will be markets yakasipa. Esikafa ba omanfo musika anko. If you don't remember our late president, may his soul rest in peace, former President Jerry John Rawlings. Ono no kasa me na na radio nesi ade no so ana ewo so say ya what you say. Ono kro wuko e de na eje na ye di ye man. Ye di police ni ye di watna ho say gina border no. Immigration officer ye di watna ho say chichi amanfo ma normal omfa normal boni mfa kwan no so. Ye gina ho gisika gu ye bottom port. And no be frame be a Monday me the bebe program no so. What the bus me no 2 good bus e de free bruchira bus or the be boss fu enyanka school. Na nkola no omoko school mo nam fom na omo dia form. Ye betwe bus me no o mafa ni nyina e wo port. And school na gu. School na nko be bo mo school na gu. Man frame no wusu. Se wo ko be boa ye man Ghana na so be dru port an ye no ho. Enye se mpanyimfo hu yi o enye se obi ni ho nanso even former president John Evans Fifi Atames may his soul rest in peace ekọ ho ekora ko biso mo aden na mugu ye nimase e wo magana musa e wo port no ma ekoso no immigration office che se sectors ahodo obi a pese onye sika na oman no moka. If you do that, road minister we obi beti na tama na so ye mo na ba so agi se wawu awi anse na ka se road minister bi bai na of fight for Ghana kana Agyapong ne ka se mo yanka ka se wagu party no was in your own ministry. Listen to what the Yankoti was say. My own ministry, they are corrupt. Or Yankoti as Mawaka.
We had big names. People with money, with wealth, with what? What are they? And they left all behind. What kind of? I don't want to use the word, but look at what we are seeing. And we are citizens of this country. And these drivers, what they cannot do in their own countries, they do it here with impunity. Because we have some of our unpatriotic brothers and sisters who prefer money to protecting our road infrastructure. Because people want money in their pockets. There are people in my own ministry who are involved in this kind of thing. We have a number of asylum road centers from here to Paga, a number of them, but they pass through. We have fought this war all these years, and
this is where I nearly cried. Say my own ministry, the people in my own ministry, Amoakwa-Boadu is not dead. Just recently, now you know your video we are for. Now we are for social media doesn't lie. Credit to Graphic Online, and you see it is there. UTV show it on live. Enti na me de omo logo number na se na be ya obekwa ko hu e Ghana page abi hu Graphic Online obi hu. What you say? Was in your own ministry, they are corrupt. Uji ni panen now the foforo bi gina ho. The next day you see the person coming there no is even corrupt than the person who was there already. What are we looking for? And that is why youth of this country, and somebody has a gas, call me DJ Ike Adichirabo Obechere. I just want 100,000. Now me patch me 100,000 power with me butuma. And think I'm in me business in any business. Pay 100,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis. That's 100 million all Ghana cedis. And you be see o me say. Ti ane for wajuma. Me we school. Me pay juma yenti. Me ti 3 years. I just want 2 years cancer for wajuma. So if you are developing a nation like this, where are we going? Do we have a future? And Agyapong is saying that someone will take money and vote because no, why you okay? Okay, why you okay? Oh, you are coming to marry. Ebi a ebedru baby next and never you security and watch na when you security. how would you going to survive? You understand? And the Yama Musu were breach on percent combeboa, obedru portrait, no maka, obey abeboa. And now no man maybe, or muntimin fama, because won't mean a boy fee. So what I say, a morphono visa, and a beca cranomatiso, or mumfama beam, and the boy says struggle a to coin. The country is losing human resources. I said, my own ministry. Let's go and listen to him once again. Let's go.
My own ministry, who are involved in the brothers and sisters who prefer money to protecting our road infrastructure. Because people want money in their pockets. There are people in my own ministry who are involved in this kind of thing. We have a number of Azil Road centers from here to Paga, a number of them, but they pass through. We have fought this war all these years, and we don't seem to win. There are a lot of corrupt people, there are a lot of thieves in my own ministry. You sack them, you employ new ones, and when they come, the new ones are even worse than those that you sack. What sort of country are we building for ourselves?
Do you think they should be paying for?
But whether they have to pay for or not, somebody should apprehend them first. Who is apprehending them? Who is apprehending them? And if they are driving, whether in the day or in the night, you and I are not there, will not be there. You will be working. I will be working.
Good evening, sir. Oh, my God, grace, sir. How are you too? Okay, thank God. How is Ghana faring about the results? As our leaders of our ancient fathers say, all is well and good. The moment they make tests, only one person will be first, if it's bias or anything. But once you are among the members, it's okay. They are selecting 1 to 5. So when you are among the heat up, it's okay. The next heat up will decide who is the best. You see, this is just by the way, as the delegates and the ministers were planning against Ken, because he's always a servant for them. You see, we have some way that some people just want you to be always a servant in the house or in the society. But if God wants to raise you, they don't want you to do. As the Bible story says about Joseph and his brethren, David and his brethren. So when they were saying this, the David and so, you know that there was hatred against these people. So God spoke. So we are praying that God reaction will come on the that one of the November, when the grassroots and the other people who are voicing out for Ken will also vote. So this is our prayer. We thank God that he's among the 5. Now we are waiting till November when the showers of blessing fall on him. So we thank God for that. We thank God for that. Oh yes. Yeah, right. It is the work of God. You see, this is what I'm saying. Even if the elders and so on in the party are to be justice, they shouldn't even let Baobia stand after 60 years service, 8 years in opposition, 8 years as vice. It's same like a president. After the president came vice. So why should the president go away and let the vice stay to be president again? That means he's even more capable than the president himself. For the past president, they stay only 8 years with their vice. Now this vice with the president who have stayed the real 8 years. Why should he be allowed to stand to be presidency? There is something there. It never happened. If the president might die, then he has a chance to be a president. But if the president is living to go retired, he must go with him because their works are the same. He cannot come and do anything new. Even with the ministers, they are failing. How about the vice? Who hold the steer when the president is away? So Ghana has like that. If our ex-president is saying we are short of memories and he's teaching us, it's true. He has seen the weakness of Ghanaians, not only the party, but as Ghanaians, because our law is not working. Our law in Ghana is not working. Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that in my life over 40 years, 50 years around the world, that a vice will come and stand for his president who is going out. It is never done and it is never a law. Once you are the vice, you are the same like the president. So you all should go out. Let the others people stand for the next battle. But this they say, no, you should go. It's not law, but it's Ghana, Africa mentality. Is it? My brother. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Once a new one go to Mamaka. So I did you when you go say, who's secret to be and I was a new one. Go to Maka. Mosho, Metro, the Aye Biala. Because they would have Canadian port. So what can you say? Onupo no upper choba, Bawumia, what you need to be done by a running mate. Because they are a history man. People are conversing. Abra waka the way train no yeah NDC or bank and another kado minimum politics na then waka for na no. It was Kennedy who just stood by inside and all. Na next day opede kayana oya no reanimator one for don't go. Because when I senior campaign man in the party, it's Mahama Kenzo Wajantu. It was due to the wafa Bawumia as reanimate. Now, whenever your ministers in your party gurus before we choose me, say no one pay. But what you to the man with the influence of Kufuor, it's in America, they sell you Bibia, what you bring away you give my father. I can be said to know the Kufuor can no. Answer and Nana Ado Babano, Alan can say, then and now I'm in German and I'm going to next time. And now they are changing the amounts. Ado ye bufuayin no kwar asa papa ye asa wo Ghana ye na abrabo no mu we have freedom and justice abede people that they give us the liberty, freedom, no, what you may know. We are independent for that, freedom and justice. But it has done to be corrupt and bribery. You see,
okay.
The one was set good example up there. No man now all the government sectors, no, they have tend to be the bribery and corruption. When you go for any paper or any qualification, any certificate, every channel, those from down as messenger to the top, they will ask you for something. Not saying thank you. Yeah, thank you is money. Once you are working for pay, it's actually there when one will go in a cut to one bank. Now the was there out of my navy, the one you driver, and now for car was there, it's your wife become what you mister. And now go Mano and America Tadi, also have to you go use car, or by other one. But what you prepare for courses, for immigration, for any ministry's office, or the way this car is signing for good when you go enter. So what are they telling the Ghana community to? They are teaching bad way. All people are at the back of Bawumia. Senana don't want to know he is the president. Or you don't go vote. Whom did you vote for? Master. So I went away. We bought some us there. What to Abama? Now we're women. I wear about 2 hours in the boat there. Yamawaka. No one can do boss. You to be on 2 hours because I am to a boat there. I am. It's either be a voteman. On that side, there's no vote. But you being the president, who is your son? Who is your choice? I'm going to vote. Likewise, I'm also going to vote, but camera catching voting. They just say it by the amounts, but no action. Kennedy is not like that. He's a straightforward person. That's why they don't like him.
Okay.
You see.
Anything okay say, me show down.
Me show down. I say, you down no. But it is allow you talk on who you feel. When you are going to the steps, he was the one who pushed you. But he sat down. Kennedy is not a minister. Come on, honorable. Like you never why in Ghana. Donations why in party. Donations why I'm a Ghana. The fact is even in all no, there are hospital in 37 and Okonfaneti. He has donated common honorable. What has the minister around there? No? What have they done?
Okay.
And look down around the voting in the north. This is complete discrimination of tribalism. Not even one vote for somebody there.
Yes, 28 over 28.
Yeah, so what is this? So if your person didn't become the president, then you want the other person to come and develop that area. Nana Kwame Nkrumah wasn't like that. From the western, he became to the develop Accra, Tema, North, Kumasi, and he left western like this. Kwame Nkrumah was one for his 9 years. When I was born in the CPP, he developed Tema, Accra more than the western that he is coming from. Canadian is doing the same thing. He doesn't do anything at Ascended too much than the other areas. Tema, Atebubu, and so on. The factories are going on. Donations he doesn't give to his town, but he gives to the needy people. What are we talking? Since you are the Ifunenya Obobwe.
The time is far gone, so I think today we're not going to take much of your time, and tomorrow we're going to call you so you come on the show, we discuss 1 or 2 things. What are you saying to Central Region people? No, one hour over Agyapong no Chrome no. When is the example, mom, because we'll be Chrome or 20 over 28. Momo man to me, Antonisa.
What could I say you were a kind of no. It comprise Ashanti and everywhere. No, yes, I can't know. And then thank you, no. You have your papa person there. You ever tell me, oh, Bob Uncle. Every day, someone's there, Kawan Sufia, was no, G, no, so Uncle, no, watch, and so no, watch. I know, so, Baba, you, Uncle, that's so good, Frida, or that's so you be mission. This is the life of the account. Oh, we are Manu, more Jesus. Manu, what I watch, and son of Jelentuma, or Jill the handkerchief, not the assault. This how. So I can come and go to know. It's true corruption because they want the power so that they sell Kwame Nkrumah. Now they are crying for Kwame Nkrumah from his death. That if we are there, no, it's always at last. This is our life. When you come to Europe, this is the life of we Ghanaians. When the Northerners or everywhere are doing better thing, the accounts and the chances we are fighting. At a work side for position and so on. This is our life. This is our life. Money killing us than love. You see. So this is what.
You need for coming through.
I kind of use but bribery and corruption.
I see.
What you will be and now I want you to so but that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, that was Akion all the way from Italy. Akion said there. If you know you, if you know near be, and he said he who be a dana a could dynamo, maybe a drone a kid Japo lame, a car home game, no. The Akasa place in a best show me. And oh yeah, we are for King member. Oh yeah, they been the movement for King. Oh yeah, showdown member. Oh yeah, they been. At this time, no, don't talk harsh to any delegate. Be cool with them, and be friends with them. Explain what Kennedy can do to them, and if you can support someone who is doing those work, support them. Don't be backbiting. You won't say yeah now boon up there be. We are Sir Kennedy won't me Medin Kunim because I don't want to hold into me. My adrian say, oh, form, and I will be the V8 and I'm okay, America. And TV8 no bakwa say on hobe 20,000 na da so gina be back. So what I say? Ha nti sa ntokwa no na woko nti wo de no be ko no tisa achede ntokwa no duru ba bia no wa yubato. Oduru ba bi no yubato. Na Kennedy message ne enam down. Na wo show no down what I say. Na mo show down. Na according to Akion no say ono so the allegation bi aba say Tama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye fan of MPP na nado e fan as a running mate no. Onam Kennedy Agyapong nyina can be man because almost is a vice president. He's very brilliant in fact. And yes, he was or he is. He's currently up to now a very brilliant. Very very brilliant. But then and some Ghana for can say nipa no mo twa no ho hia no says see a vice president or the no abo Kennedy Agyapong or mo be president dan deal man. Kennedy Agyapong betimi a vice and vice president betimi abasin abe vice bi. We are vice for almost so many decades. Obetimi ababe no my build Ghana abuild ni. But the nipa no mo twa no ho hia no. That is what they are saying, not about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Those watching us will get it clear. It's not about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The case is different. Those around him are the same people in the government, are the same people who are not giving students jobs, are the same people who are making Nanado suffering. Nanado is very brilliant. Nanado wanted to move Ghana to the next level, but they are doing things allegedly that is not making the man receiving some bad name. Nanando di boni awojin could be a trio school fees and massa school fees and you had the key to free searches. You're not paying school fees, you're not paying light bill, you're not paying anything. No paying anything. Supervision keke no muntimin yet. In laws no muntimin diso. Or muntimin in diso. And tis a woman di law no so akrans who in diso. That is the case. And no mama nanado bre any Bawumia bre. And that is what Ghanaians are saying. Say, and your Bawumia integrity, no, you cannot fight Dr. Bawumia's integrity. He is very brilliant. Honestly speaking, I'm an IT student, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to IT world and so stuff. Dr. Bawumia is very brilliant. And one minister who has been so successful, me cry the recommend say one abuba so timbe president on fa no ne vice president Dr. Aduchum, education minister. He was deputy and now education minister. Very brilliant, very respectful, very humble. Ministry ni na why ne bit me didn't say sinable. I just no. I just say education minister. And a bit me didn't say sinable. Say my baby you asterisk ho. Now so all ye na headmasters ne others no almost sabotage no more charge a man for so what I say. And so it's up to the MPs and other DCs and communities we kasa na nkoma ka boom na anka bibia den ada din na Ghana no yi nyina fa ntoma pavia na so akonya ba no mo de ama o mabusuafo ne nasefo allege na che say o ma cha fa abusuan chemfa eno ana eko eno nti ana Ghana for se dabi enough is enough ye ma wona bukan Japan on dey say nya obeka se Ghana ya ni sika obeka Ghana wu sika obeka se Ghana ehia se obia nkodi pa na emfa ntu ya adwuma efo ka kan Japan de oba obeden obeka and that matter no omo pe kan Japan de asem enu nti na ma omo fight for onabo kan Japan yonko Facebook na yonko kan mo messages no yonko Isaac I said Doris keep bleeding whilst we keep enjoying we shall meet on November 4 hey asem one for Doris I say really Kennedy calling for unity how can people take him serious? Yes, Kennedy will call for unity because he stands for unity. Let's go on. I say, I'm disappointed to my MP, Honorable Collins, in team. Offensive note, my MP vote for the vice president. Hey! Maybe I don't know you didn't hear. Obviously, Honorable Collins in team. I don't know a offensive note, no. On to Obama, can a vice president. Hey, now I just say, now some I can see. And obviously, say, Doris, okay, so people don't have opinions on issues. Hey, boy, I just say, and some of the kwane come back to monfa more messages, no, embrace messages, no. Keep bringing your messages, and I'll read them. 28 messages. Let me see. Okay, a bit more how I'm no. E did I miss follow you no follow now the number one follow you na message no the bar ni you go YouTube na nsan ko kan mo message no kakra na if in fact WhatsApp dey no so na ye jam na monda na chess so chena no ye dey asoso one subscribe no one follow ya message no send ya ye o follow you now send the message ni pene ya dey ye hu ni tentema na waba so Ghana First group no mo am join no ye no mo be kasa achiri ye no be kasa achiri ye nkotie voice message ni bi wa
Miniano, Ghana First Ebusiafo. We dey Matedi wo group num kakra na metete no bebre na me so kakra me wo ka ene say ekoto aba ene dey na yehu say ye panyi na eda anim a edi kan aka ni baji bebre enso won be bia susukuru anu ye de na kokoto odam yenu we che say ye wadwuma yo ye pese yen panyinu ekonkan edin kunim na okura omawe ma enye ntoto a enye dede enye ntren ne momo si ye adwumaden ye de boa yen panyinu menu mienu ene ye busuafo ya me ka che me yire ene me ma
wona nyame asema me ampara.
So other platforms like Lawyer Delegates for Kennedy, those platforms are for the delegates. They said, baby, anana yankopon de Honorable Kennedy Agyapong abeduru omope pa nti wo de yinkuti omo de na mo de ayanyam to se Kennedy Agyapong anya ba mu ne de eye na mom November 4 na be yese ngege no yinkuti o
Mune nyami asema me ampara otiasio. Mune nyami asema me ampara Mune nyami asema me ampara otiasio. Iradie midawasio. Iradie yeyi waye. Oyikesie ye kafu. Hallelujah. Nane nyami abusia. Beba mabubu anu enyumre ya. Misre modeshi abra. Redua misre na meno mwakasa bebi enyame di edu no enkunim di abotre no ode bema yen me de me hu se awurade wonko oko eni nkuguo da na bibia hye onu nyankopon ne nan ase tumi bie ne ho so si nyankopon tumi nti mesrɛ mo me papa me nua me maame mabusua baako me ka meje bi wom ti me mpene sa.
So Ken group no dey omo solid and firm because omo tia the grassroots what they say omo no match won omo nka ho ade say ye bo Premier League na Afra Blaster team no Blaster and omo timi akọ ho no te untimi tua $100 $7 na mo mba Premier League no ma oba beto Arsenal ne na for what they say na obi so the video free Arsenal not na the buy o say mo hwe video we na sa Ghana sika wa ha pa sika wo Ghana say na ebre yenkotie no
Sawa ma sika wo bu say ani ya bra kwa wudi ye e ja ma ya ta ye ko ye ko tawa ai atwati fo ni free ye ya no so pe dia ma wo be twa kwa ya ba bi a chire poro na ko sika na dia sa du job school fees na wa di ka na sa na nya ba tuwa ya e ke me ni mo sa o ma sika wo bu sa hey, I'm not going for with you. I would give for. I am 1 minute and 3 miles. Yanti yabu to mutaya. Yati kwezi. Ya tuamano. Wababoya money and anamo.
So you see, I say not in your money NPP for na or more man playback say. Sa o my sika o musa. Inimi sa o my sika e wo mo to that point. Enti messages in the so baby bro na mum. And on your time no echo bebre fa number no 0240778682 na fa beka Ghana First group no na follow Rejoice FM who follow page na no share the amount as hey unua your radio station bi wa ha radio station there wa hafo na your TV station there Kumasi na ewo aha na mom you stream it together ye ma obibia akonya say for one December ka ne ususi se onabuke ne Agyapong bitimi abaye aboa Ghana man ne ususi se omanpanyimfo ne bitimi aye ede aboa ama Ghana yetimi akoso yenye MPP yenye NDC aha so okohwe videos abemu se yenye MPP NDC we stand for Ghana First. The Ghana First agenda is what we stand for. So bring your comments, speak politely, don't insult anybody. Ye kasa onse kasa chuchudie bi enyamba ye kasa no obi e ndi atem ye vice president odi ani monyama no odi obuoma no because baby a wonya ndure no ye nkasa ntie obi o yeden oho na odi ani monyama ma obi bia na anka me yakose dia na manya de so atiase message ni basa no on say vice president otimi ba me gia say victory and on my speech kakra odi nsem bi tuja okasae me hu say Vice President Crawford also page in so what I say and you know say your mom feel let's give you a feel what I say your mom maybe the assembly to ja ono say ye be ka ne ye be body video na manya ne de no na Vice President so oko in house Jubilee house na nsema na ekoso ho no ani gi na ekoso no na anodin ani gi ndi na anodin pa what I say enti ye no so yenya ye reporters wo ho mudi kakra bre ye na nkasa no bebi ade be so fom bia no na ba beto ye ni mu chama untumi so kasae na ye behwe na ye bia bro ko say first second lady ye mama ahofefo yi ogina ho na ogina ni na chese ene vice president se mo mudi na chi na so mudi tuozafi so mutimi DBB kakra na isi declare results no yankohwe nsema kakra kan isi answer.
Now with respect to the assignment you gave us, we've done it. The election was held in 17 polling stations, 16 regions prior the head office one, making it 17. And when we put the results together, these are the figures. Ken Agyapong had 132 votes.
Yeah, messages. And I read them 28 messages.
Had 95 votes. Joe Gatti had 4 votes. Kojopoku had 3 votes. Osu Afriya-Koto had 36 votes. Kobna Agyapong had 6 votes. Francis Adenimo had 9 votes. Kofi Kunadu-Apraku had 0 votes. Boachi Agyapong had 9 votes. Mahmoud Bawumia had 629 votes. So when you asked her to give you 5 people. So clearly you can see from these figures that Agyapong is elected among the 5. Alan Kojo-Achemartin is one of the 5. Osu Afriya-Koto is one of the 5. And Mahmoud Bawumia is another one of the 5. Then when you come to the 5th position, two people tied. So there's a tie between Francis Adenimo, 9 votes, and Boachi Agyapong, 9 votes. Meaning we have the 4 for you, and the 2 had tied. So the party will have to take a decision with respect to breaking the tie. Thank you very much, Prof. And that's what I have for you. Thank you.
So this is where a former minister be yes nipanyi and it's out to be as na say wa ma nkola kwan na da chi bi ubenyi a obeduru ho no na omi obi man so mu na obi gina wachi yen hwe papa yi opanyi kese pa na so le anti cry anything kire say amre yi ni nkaso yen hwe ye mami
ya kasa point je ba central region mo panyu for no o ma to abanama ba womia bu wa yan kwasi ya fo must the relegation ya bako bakada wise na zakes okay ya local relegation by 20 years break the 8 break the chump break the 8 now break the chump yan ko messi yan break a share because this yala no nkofo le break nkofo le kasa yeko rounds mpo yentum nkahwe yeko yenyi me gwase adamu hu ni say Dr. Bawumia bale na la tsakana mu na kana wa ka shigotem tsakana mu na kana ga shigotem sizo ba sai kana epi to mon fa sai yentum nkasa ya kasa mpo njeje yenyi me gwase ba central region mo panyu for no o ma to abanama Bawumia bu wa yan kwasi ya fo must the relegation ya bako bakada wise na zakes okay ya local relegation by 20 years break the 8 break the chump break the 8 now break the chump yan ko messi yan break a share because this yala no nkofo le break nkofo le kasa yeko rounds mpo yentum nkahwe yeko yenyi me gwase adamu hu ni say Dr. Bawumia bale na la tsakana mu na kana wa ka shigotem tsakana mu na kana ga shigotem sizo ba sai kana epi to mon fa 10.
It will take more hard work. I want us to remember that the hard work is still ahead of us. We will have to win November 4th. By the grace of God, we won. And then win December 7th, 2024. I think it's very important that we remain united as a party. Whilst we celebrate, let us remain very conscious that we have to keep this party together. All my colleagues who contested, everybody did well. We have to bring everybody together. And so as we celebrate, let's mind our words. And let's keep this party together, because this is an internal battle. Once we finish, we'll bring everybody together and take on the NDC. So I'm most grateful to all of you. You have done so much work. I think today you deserve to eat some tuzafi and play. God bless all of you. I'm most grateful, most grateful, most grateful. Thank you so much. For our party and for the country. I think when we started,
And that was Vice President's camp. It was so I don't know how to describe it, but then it was a very excited moment, and they were like so happy, saying and then they also did tools up what I say. The Vice President, if he in Patriotism sa money the kosono, who say yes. Second lady soon a tin change in I say behind any successful man there's a woman, and also tin change the identity. We are Obana sharing a mishra, so sharing Obama saying a mishra. Now go so man was say we are Bema use a boba one shan when stroke and boba. Your baby are not one afraid, Yankopon catches a radom him a boy for no yin man. And so that is what actually happened, and somebody the Gusuane Baname who's a man for the update Kosoa Ebremina. Madam be a friend Doris that the we a man for trouble on platform no Sunday ultimate say Kennedy group and by Chamonia would trek a crack because short and anodding. Monfa numbers no na monfa mama wo so nyina china or express say nka mo nyina mbe join Ghana First group no na etimi di obi bia account Facebook for no na di obi account na ayeden wo di wani disem aba bloggers na ewo mu no so no me ba cha monfa video na mama e credit kakra ati mama e credit kakra Rejoice FM ye boy juma mama ana Rejoice Media TV mama Facebook no nyina mo ko YouTube na ko subscribe na subscribe ya na wonya number no na wa send you a message na wa ye na ani ji sense wo di birthday send you picture ye be ya ma be bi o wo bi an location fa send ye ni obedi djuma na ya boa ya me sure so hwe djuma di no na bibia ye den e successful wontumi e my speech fast forward and ye nya fast na che say ye fa djuma di no ensi wa ha ye fa djuma di no ensi Canada Agyapong are calling for unity among the party members, so let's go.
The leading and the other 4 will follow. So we want to pick 5 out of 10 according to our constitution. So it's no new. 2014, the first person who was led about 83%, and the second person was about 8.5%. And then the second round, the main election, and he also got, Nanado also got 95%. And then the second person, he reduced drastically to about 4.7. So although it was second, it was too huge that the first was first. So, and the people who are voting, you see that once you are coming to vote, the majority of the people, especially the polling station, the electoral area, the constituency executives, the regional staff, they will tell you where you should vote. And it's not only voting. We are voting to get a person who can lead our party to win 2024 elections. And the 2024 elections is a very critical.
Central region, Montpellier for no or man to Abanama Bawumia.
Most the relegation, Yabaka, Wise Nazakes.
Okay.
Yellow relegation, bad 20 years, break the 8, break the chump. You break the 8 now, you break the chump. Young quarrel, yeah, Missy, young break a shade. Because this Salano, and Quaffle bread, and Quaffle Cassan. Yako round simple into Munkashi. Yako yen may guassy.
Adamu is Dr. Baumia or
no, Canamu. No can no work as a bottom. Oh, the kind of the can I guess a bottom. This over say can't put
people 1 for 10 candidates in Amara against Mahama. They will still lose.
It's something. This woman is saying something here that is very critical. And as I'm say, baby, our minor do no. Omo MPP for they are the die-hard MPP members. Let me tell you, we won't crofobia why. You say the party force. You social media activists. We just follow things that will support the nation and stuff. But you won't crofobia why. Omo die-hard party members, who try to crumple our better about my party. You will be your MPP, will be your NDC, and those are the traditional party members. This woman talking, you could see say she is a traditional party member. And the way all Kasano say, so moko down na, omunya message or modibeding ebeko, because a man for no kasa, and even when I heard say, Sir, Omom Kotoa Bana, Central Regional Moto against Agyapong. Omanya de. Because I quite to say great Hazakis. Football team in Ghana, I must say a friend Hazakis. Omoko relegation, no. Almost so many years in a million to my back. So what I say, and this answer and MPP so be called relegation. Hopefully, I buy managers of relegation. Oh, like Omokasano, if you don't know. And the young Shani here, Obe renew, Namuko Kudra. Message out the Becono. You don't know because people are talking. Why are they talking? Yes, and another more. Yes, about more. But the people around, they are not helping. They are not taking the nation at heart. They are the people allegedly. I say, omo bottom ni here omo, omo di ni here omo. A man for who here omo. Because oh no, oko kasi see na o de ko jina law court a o ubedi for no be di bem. Who ni sika crowd be kwa charge wo. So what I say? So the woman is fighting like she's feeling pain for the party. And he's saying, they are not going to break any aid if they are going to go by this without Canada, Japan. Therefore, Edamasa Moshe, Yamia the Mochina, a better program. So, Tamason, half hour for no Yamishramo. Moka, Mobompanam Dibia, Ama Rejoice Media TV. No more subscribers, and Amadi Amai. God bless you all. Thank you very much for watching and following. I greet you and I say thank you. Bye bye.
Central region, Montpellier for no or man to Abanama Bawumia.
Most the relegation, Yabaka, Wise Nazakes.
Okay.
Yellow relegation, bad 20 years, break the 8, break the chump. You break the 8 now, you break the chump. Young quarrel, yeah, Missy, young break a shade. Because this Salano, and Quaffle bread, and Quaffle Cassan. Yako round simple into Munkashi. Yako yen may guassy.
Adamu is Dr. Baumia or
yeah, Bobo say will be in a TV trace or catch any pana was soon out to be company for no Quadron Mahama or catch and Zabani, the come near before the toy.
So we are a TV tray kind. So, Mahama Nakacha and said, the come near before and a 2 year.
As I can another also catch and say, a come near before so on so bad the come near before Bessa 20.
Can tell and now do so bad, that's why I'm really here, a come near before no, the pump Mahama.
Who do you fear most among them?
Kennedy Agyapong.
Oh, you fear Ken more than anyone. Why? You think he is?
Kennedy Agyapong is not going to be an easy candidate to defeat by all standards. Yes.
Because you're a businessman, he's a businessman.
Not because he relates to the grassroots in a jovial manner, in a simple manner, in an ordinary way, easily accessible by the youth. Okay, and then he is one person who can swing between the two groups of the MPP and bring them together. You see, we have the Kufuor's side of MPP, and we have the Nana Addo side of MPP battling for their leadership. Now, when you look at Kennedy Agyapong, he's an ordinary person who can bring all those groups, and they can find it easy accessing him and coming together. He can unite the party, the MPP. I'm not campaigning for him. I'm not campaigning for him, but he can unite the front of the MPP. Now, the problem of Alan and Dr. Bawumia, my brother, is that Dr. Bawumia's problem is because he's member of the ruling party that have actually not performed so well.
Okay. He's part of Nanado's.
Yes. And he's the economic management team. So for him, defeating him if in an election is a very strategic way in 2024 election. Because he comes to say, he can't say I was not part of the mess. He cannot come and say he was not part of the success. Whether success or mess of this government, he's part of it. So he is ruled out. Alan Chirumantetu, same, because he's also a minister of state and all that. But talk about Kennedy Agyapong. What position have he held in the party of MPP ever? He's an ordinary MP. He has never held any ministerial position. Maybe committee. He has held committee in parliament. He has never been a deputy minister. He has never been a CEO. He's just a businessman and his MP.
So he's the most dangerous among them?
Yes, he's the most dangerous candidate among them. And if you want to go and sit down.
No, the pointers you've raised, I'll be checking. Mary said it.
And his problem, you see, his problem is to be able to be part of the first five.
Okay.
If he's able to be part of the first five, there's a likelihood that he can win. But the first five too, there's a danger for him. You see, the first people who are going to vote are 990 something to 1,000. They are the ones who are going to contest in the Super Delegate Congress. And those people are the executive, the MPs, the DCEs, the regional chairman, the former members. They are not in favor of Kennedy. That team. That team are not the team that wants Kennedy to lead them. That is the danger. And that team is not a team Kennedy can bribe. And that is not a team Kennedy relates to. Those teams are the teams that Kennedy insults every day and castigate every day and make them feel like a threat. That team is the team that don't ever want to see Kennedy Agyapong around any of their offices. I'm telling you the truth of the matter. That's why I say, as for Hassan, I speak what I think. I don't speak for anybody. But when I'm coming out, I come out the way I want you to reason with me. So Kennedy Agyapong's danger is to cross the five. But his easiest aspect is after crossing the five. It's easy for him.
Okay, that is when a lot will be voting.
When the 3,000 plus will be voting. That is easy for him. Because he will get the grassroots who relates to him. Who is, Kennedy Agyapong, you see, people say we joke. But jokes is part of some kind of feeling for people. When you smile and joke with people, it shows love. But we don't know that. We think that politicians must
we ya ye bobo se wawe obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se wo na TV company fo no ko John Mahama o ka kire se abane de kom ne abufuo na to ye
so we na bi ka ko gina TV3 kan se ko Mahama na ka kire se de kom ne abufuo na to ye
na asa ko na do so ka kire se te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anye de kom ne abufuo be sa to ti
kan kan kire na do so ba na so wan hwe ne ye kom ne abufuo no ye de pam Mahama no enbi na de pam
Baby, I will be a so to Asante region. Dane, Adiana, Dane. Baby, I will be a so to Asante region. Dane, Adiana, Dane, yeah, Adiana, Dane, Adiana, Dane. Baby, I will be a so to Asante region.
President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy in your embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo at any time. Show down in this country. President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy in your embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo at any time. Show down in this country. President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy in your embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo at any time. Show down in this country. President Akufo, member will show down. I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to opposition. I'm going to opposition. I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to opposition. I'm going to opposition. I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to opposition. I'm going to opposition. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy in your embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo at any time. Show down in this country. President Akufo, member will show down. Vice President, member will show down. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy in your embassy? Yes, me challenge President Akufo at any time. But you see, unity. If you get unity, there should be fairness. And that is what, so far, the election committee and the national executives have done. Because they want unity, that is why they're trying to be fair and neutral.
And if it goes on like this, as I said earlier on, if it goes on like this in central, what is happening in central region happens everywhere, there will be unity, no doubt.